All right, so let's continue to work on this. So another thing that we can do is actually bring up the drum rooms in this part, just to make it super gnarly, right? Right, and theoretically, we could have like a break with toms, and I think it'd be time to do some freaking toms on this song. But let's see. Okay, let's see what the toms sound like. We can mix them real quick. Oh my god, I don't want to. Ah. Dude, let's check the mapping in GetGood drums because, these toms don't sound like they should be sounding, right? If I go to settings and I can go to mappings, I can see over here, so floor tom 2, 1, and okay, so rack tom is gonna be A0, then C sharp 1, then D sharp 1, right? Hold on. So this is our snare, and our toms A0. Oh, they're like ascending, but they're descending in real life. That's not right. That's not how it should be. Who came up with this mapping? I mean, sure, the guys at Periphery, but damn, they're so low tuned. It's like not even funny. Right, and yeah, let's turn off these things. And there's another thing that we kind of have to do over here when this break is sounding. We kind of need to turn off these cymbals, right? Because like a drummer can't also play a break and also some cymbals. I mean, maybe Neil Peart could, but come on. Right, and that's a very dumb fill. Here's a pro tip. If you have a dumb tom fill, simply add 30-second notes before each sort of hit, and you'll be fine. Check it out. Okay, maybe just the first hits. Right, and they sound absolutely terrible, right? These toms, they're just, oh. And the tom sum is, where is the tom sum? Let's quickly mix these toms, right? Because they're just, oof, so terrible, so terrible. It's like not even funny. You need to be sent to the drum comp toms, and you need to be sent to the drum verb. You need to sound freaking huge. You also need to be sent to the snare verb. It's gonna be fine, don't think about it. Let's see what that sounds like. That's just, okay, maybe not the snare verb. That's gonna be fine. They don't seem very wide, do they? That's a problem. But anyway. Okay, so we're gonna fix toms in the quickest way that I know, which is basically I think I'm gonna loop this part right? And here's what you need to do for toms, right? First things first, we're gonna need to clean up any sort of annoying frequencies, right? We're gonna go with the rack tom. We're gonna need to loop this. Oh god, oh god, it's my worst nightmare. Just toms constantly. It's like the jungle drums, but the worst kind of jungle drums. Now, hold on. So let me do that, and let's just solo the toms, just so that we don't lose our minds. Yeah. Okay. So first things first. Let's cut out some annoying stuff. As I said, first things first, we need to take out the low end, the excessive low end. Bloop. Yeah. Right, and then these sort of basketball frequencies are these low mids. And then you kind of have to scoop the mids to taste. Okay, I think this is gonna be fine. Maybe just leave a little bit more of the character in there. Our next stop is the tom 1. And that's gonna have basically the same thing, but we need to move everything down a notch. So boomy, it's like, oh my god. I need to turn off all the other stuff that is really not needed. Damn, they're just so... I've never mixed these toms exactly before, so I'm still kind of uneasy with them, but we'll make them sound good. Don't you worry. Something around those. Let's see. Yeah, they sound a bit better. They still have like a lot of messy information in the mids. It's like, hoo boy. So we're gonna use Virtual Mix Rack for this, and what we're going to do is we're gonna use this sort of surgical EQ over here. I'm gonna boost all the high end information. Right, and for the mids, we're gonna search for that boxiness. I'm gonna cut that out. Right, now they sound like jungle drums, basically, which I'm fine with, actually. Another thing that we kind of need to do is clip them quite substantially after we sort of hit a compressor. So we're gonna go in here. We're gonna try to hit this compressor in a sort of okay way. Slow attack, fast release. Kind of try to tame them a little bit. And then we're gonna hit a clipper. GST clip, fantastic. Overhyped? Yes. Perfect for our genre? Maybe. Let's see. We're gonna turn them down. Let's see what they sound like now. Yeah, and now you can actually hear them through the mix. Are they perfect? No. Are they passable for now? Yes. Okay, we'll see later down the line if we want to sort of adjust them. Okay, so let's listen to this whole part again. Okay. Cool. That is fine. That's gonna work. Now. There's something weird happening here where I feel like the guitars are clipping in a very, very... It's weird because they don't sound like they're clipping this way in the earlier parts. Actually, they kind of do. Do I have too much gain, or is my just master bus working too hard? There's some clipping that's happening, which is kind of annoying me a little bit. The guitars, though, might be too loud. I mean, that's totally a thing, is it not? You see, our output gain is +1. Let's put it to 1, like to 0. Right, and we're gonna bring in that pad as well that we already kind of had, but we're gonna turn it really super low. Super low. Right, you just high passed it a little bit, and we can turn it a little bit louder. I just needed to reinforce the chord progression, yeah? Okay, boom. Okay, cool. Now, let's do the interesting bits here. So, we just have like a breakdown with bass. For this bit, we could do something even more interesting. We could try to bring in more presence in the bass with this mid channel. Right, and to sort of accentuate it even more, we could... Where are you? Where are you? Over here. Right, let's bring in this aggro synth as well. We'll probably make it quieter. Let's see. Right, and I just needed to be there, yeah? I also need to cut off a quarter note from this synth. And there you go. Right, and now, here's the kicker. We're gonna have to do the Doom instrument again. We're gonna have to listen to another 20 minutes of distortion with synths, right? Because we need to sort of fill in those gaps, and then we're gonna try to bring in some interesting, I don't know, sound designy, sound effecty type stuff, right? Let's go into our intermission glitch over here. Let's go to our Doom chain that we've kind of built for ourselves over here. And for it, we're gonna take the sub reinforcement over. Actually, you know what? Let's take it from over here. Other stuff. And let's go to this riff that we have over here, and let's just take it just verbatim, really. take it quite literally, you might add. And we're gonna pop it and lock it into Ambiental Aggro Synth. There you go. Okay, 808 noise. Intermission glitch. Where are my tracks, man? Tracks, man. Okay. And for this bit, where the heck are my tracks? Oh, I was not looking at the right thing. Aha! Aha! Okay, this is the sub, this is the 808, this is the noise track. That's gonna be fine. Where we want to come in is... right? And I don't want this to actually come in here. Like, I don't want this to send to the main channel. I just want this to send to the effects channel. Right? That's all I wanted to do. The question is, if it's low, if it's low enough is my question. Yes. Right? I'm gonna put it with the 808s. It's terrible. Right, but we're gonna send it much quieter. Like, I just want it to be a layer into our sort of... I want the sub to be the main player. But I want that 808 in there, just a tad. Right? Because the 808 gives a bit more definition to the note, and it also gives that initial attack vibe, right? Aside from that, we of course need to send our noise in there. And we need to send it very, very quietly. Okay, and now we need to make a thing. Let's see. Oh my god, how many plugins do I have on here? Whoo, shoot. Let's remove everything. Luckily, since we've filmed all of this, if I ever want to redo one of these chains, I can search through 20 hours of video footage. Which is actually like, I am trying... I've tried to start to actually work on a director's cut of the first stream song that we did, The Escape, the orchestral synthwave song. And I wanted to condense it into like a 20-minute video or something like that, so that people who didn't join us through that process or don't have the patience to like go through the whole thing, like 16 videos, like hour-long videos, that's a lot, that's a big time investment. So if you don't want to do that, like I want to create like videos for you as well. But it's not as easy as I thought. I went through the first 2 hours of content, and I got about 11 minutes. So we might end up with a 40-minute video or something like that. At least I would hope we could get at least, like at most 40 minutes, which I think is an acceptable ask for a video, right? Not everybody is wacky like I am, who just like I just watch music making videos to just unwind and relax after a long day, yeah? First things first. I'm going to need to boost the volume. Well, actually, first of all, I'm going to need a compressor. And I'm kind of tiring of the compressors that we have. So I want to try out actually using the virtual mix rack compressors. Like the Distressor, for example, which is a very, very aggressive compressor, right? And I'm going to set it to... hold on, there's like a sort of drum room nuke. But, So this is going to be 100% mix, right? Right, and we're gonna jack up the input. Okay, and that's gonna be fine. And I'm gonna... Hold on. And I'm gonna copy this to another one. Hello. Right, so that's generating some harmonics as it is. And on top of that, I'm gonna put in a limiter, right? To kind of like chill everything, right? Not you. The kilohertz limiter, because it's much better. Okay, and now we're gonna actually distort the signal, yeah? First of all, I'm gonna gain it. No, actually, I wanna gain it with something that is a bit better. So distortion, tube saturator, vintage, temper, JST clip, saturation knob, the tube destroyer. No, not you. Definitely not you. G clip. We could clip it. We could do distortion, like clipping distortion. What are you? Oh, hello. You're just adding noise. Oh, hello. Yes, I will drive you to the moon and back. Right, and we could sort of leave a little bit if we want to get those little ringing, that ringing nonsense. And now let's bring guitar pedals, right? What do I want to add today? I do have guitar rig, like the free guitar rig. I don't know if it works though, and I'm kind of worried that it'll crash my system. Because guitar rig has never worked for me in any way, shape, or form. It's just never worked. Oh yes. That is just the most amazing sound. Oh god. Let's just keep it running, and then we'll see what sort of feedback we get, yeah? What I'm doing is I'm trying to sort of overload this little sort of solid state amp. And that I'm going to feed into something else. So I'm gonna put some tape machines on it. Oh yeah. That needs to be fed into some other guitar pedals. So, guitar. Okay, and now Okay. What does that even sound like in context? Like, I can't even imagine. Let's see. Oh, snap! It's just dumb. Okay, let's keep it going. Oh God, that's just terrible. No. But this one I do enjoy. Hello. Hello. So first of all, I think I want, first of all, I want this one, right? This is, I want this sort of sub presence because I want to have it as part of the sound, yeah. Okay, so let's start actually exporting this stuff. So, glitch effects, okay. Okay, let's export audio mixdown and let's pop these things off. So riff E glitch chain 1, just as we did before, and export audio. And we just have to give it a minute. And we're exporting with all of our processing, right? Mastering, etc., because we want it to be like super loud and aggressive and all of that good stuff. So when it goes again through the chain, through the mastering chain, it's going to be overhyped, which is good because this is what we want in order to have these synths sort of stand out, yeah?